to beware Macbeth. They told him no man born of woman would ever kill him, and no rebellion would ever defeat him until the day Birnam Wood marched on his castle of Dunsinane. Macbeth liked what he had heard. The witches had proclaimed him invincible. For what man is not born of woman? And how could a forest move to where his castle stood? Macbeth take care of Macduff. Yet he had one more question. He needed to know if Banquo's heirs would be kings.
Yet my heart throbs to know one more thing. Tell me, if your heart can tell so much, will Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Ask no more.
I will be satisfied. Do not deny me of this.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart.
Out of the shadows came a ghostly procession of 8 kings, and lastly Banquo, holding up a mirror in which could be reflected countless more suns. The descendants of Banquo would, it seemed, rule Scotland for centuries.
A messenger rode up to tell Macbeth that Macduff had fled to England to escape being killed by him and to join with the king's son and rightful heir to the throne. Macbeth, unable to harm Macduff, sent murderers to Macduff's castle to kill the entire household, his wife, his children, and every last servant.
Macduff, such a one as Macbeth be fit to govern speak. I am as I have spoken. Fit to govern?
Fit to govern? No. Not to live. O nation miserable, with an untitled tyrant, bloody scepter, when shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? When the truest issue of thy throne by his own interdiction stands accused, and does blaspheme his breed. These evil thou repetst upon thyself, and hath banished me from Scotland. O my breast, thy hope ends here.
By day, Lady Macbeth struggled to appear royal and dignified. But once asleep, guilt drove her from her comfortable bed. The queen walked in her sleep. She wrung her hands as if washing away King Duncan's blood. She examined her fingers closely, then rubbed again. As she rubbed, she moaned.
Out, dead spot. Out, I say! Who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? The thing if I've had a wife, where is he now? What will these hands never be clean? Here's the smell of blood still. Oh, all the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little head. Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He can't come out on his grave no more. Okay, to bed. But there's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone.
war news was bad. But his castle was well fortified and he had the witch's prophecies. As he paced up and down the castle, a messenger rode up to tell him that the queen was dead by her own hand.
Tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. And to the last syllable of recorded time, all our yesterdays have been lightened. Out, out, brief candle! Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard of no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Bringing his cap as he told Macbeth he saw the forest wood begin to move. Macbeth leapt to his feet. Somehow the treacherous witches had tricked him again. Birnam Wood was coming to Macbeth's castle at Dunsinane.
What man is not born of woman? Such a one am I to be, or none.
As the enemy soldiers approached, Macbeth rushed out into the fray. He was soon met by Macduff, whose only desire was to kill this villain who had so brutally
show thy face. If thou be a slain with no stroke of mine, then my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still.
Of all else men I have avoided thee. But get thee back! My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is my sword.
Let thy blade fall on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, one that does not yield to one of woman born.
And let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee that Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. Turn, hellhound, turn!
I will try the last! Land Macduff and be damned at the first cries, hold! Enough!
Macbeth's sword suddenly felt too heavy. Macduff had had a Caesarean birth. In this narrow sense, he was not of woman born. The witches had tricked him again. Still, he would not yield.
Swords flashing and clanging, they fought again. Until at last Macduff ran his sword through the tyrant's heart, and the people cheered.
Hooray!
Thus ended the dark and bloody reign of Macbeth, who killed a king to become king, and in doing so, murdered his own soul.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before you reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in honor name. What's more to do, which would be newly planted with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of the dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who as 'tis thought, in violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measures. So thanks to all whom we invite, and see us crowned at Scone.